Hi, this is Leonard from Master Sprinter TV. Today we're going to do basically kind of an assessment or kind of a rehab session. And to give you some context, about 3 weeks ago today I was doing a speed endurance session. About mid-workout, incurred a left calf strain, had to cut the workout short. Then the following Wednesday I was doing a speed session and had 560s. They went well. Was doing some block starts, and on the third block start, that calf flared up again, so I had to cut the workout short. And then the following Monday, decided to give it actually a couple extra days of rest, but then still was not even able to complete the warm-up on that session. So now we're like 12 days later, and we're gonna do, like I said, kind of a rehab or assessment session today and just kind of see how it goes. So today's session, I'm not doing 95% type intensity, which I would typically be doing. It's going to be more kind of probably 80 to 90%, if that's even possible. We've got to still do the warm-up first. I've done some dynamic warm-up stretches, but I still haven't done the actual strideouts yet. So we'll see how those go. Hopefully it goes better than last session. And then I'm going to incorporate here some reverse sprints, which will be kind of, we'll discuss kind of the value of reverse sprints momentarily. But again, today's session is going to be much lower intensity than typical, because we're just trying to assess my ability to put any force into the ground besides just walking. So I'm able to walk, I'm able to lift weights fine, but doing the higher intensity sprinting has not been possible for the last couple of weeks. So we'll see how it goes. So with reverse sprinting, it's not necessarily a developmental exercise. It's more kind of conditioning or rehab. It's not necessarily going to help you develop max velocity speed or horizontal force out of the blocks, but it is in contrast to forward sprinting, where you've got a lot of stress on your knees, foot strike, stress on the Achilles, obviously in the swing phase, stress on the hamstrings. With reverse sprinting, it's more quad dominant, glute medius, anterior tibialis, hip flexors. And so while it's not as developmental, it can serve as kind of a rehab or conditioning or kind of lower injury risk sort of protocol, and kind of that therapeutic value, conditioning value, but just kind of lower risk of aggravating an injury. And so that's what we're going to try to test today and see how. Yeah, on that third stride out, I felt it a little bit, so I'm kind of at a debate now on what I can do. So maybe I should just jump straight to the reverse sprint. So we'll let me try a reverse sprint, see if it feels any better than the forward stride outs. But it's pretty an indication we're probably not going to be able to do a normal the sort of workout I was hoping to do today. But no intentions to go high intensity, but looks like it's going to be still a little bit longer on the comeback. So anyway, let's try another one. I will say that I did that first reverse sprint. Well, it wasn't really a sprint, it was just kind of maybe a tempo run. So anyway, we're gonna do another one. But yeah, like I said, I'm still kind of concerned here about how this is gonna go, this workout. So anyway, we'll do number 2 shortly. Okay, so that was a 5th forward stride out. Again, I've done 3 reverses. I'm finding I'm kind of having to protect that calf by not applying like a normal foot strike on that left foot. I'm gonna do a set of 8 skips, see how that goes. But I may have to cut this short at just the stride outs and the reverse sprints. I'm a little hesitant here to do a even like, you know, an 85% type of run here. So, but let me try some 8 skips and maybe do another reverse sprint. But yeah, I think we need to probably keep the intensity low here today. Okay, so I haven't had like a kind of a severe pain here, but it's, again, we're not doing it, we're just doing stride outs, which would just be a normal warm-up, and I can sense that that calf is not ready for, you know, higher intensity sprint work. So unfortunately, I think I'm gonna just have to call it a day here. You know, I can go for a walk, and strange things, like I said, I can do squats, lunges, calf extensions in the gym, no problem, even with some weight on there. Walking, fine, but obviously, you know, high intensity sprinting is a whole different game. So, till next video.